Hey folks, TJ here, back with another video. So in this video, we're going to talk about my December 2025 price target for MSTR. I know this video is a little bit, we're almost halfway into the month, but I figured I would have to revise my end of the year price target $750. The pump didn't happen. Good news is we're green on the slightly green on the monthly chart, and Bitcoin is also green for the month as well. Actually, no, Bitcoin's about flat. But MSTR is finally green. So after 4 red months in a row, we're finally in the month with the green month. I think so. Looks like the RSI on both the weekly and the monthly chart has flattened out. So we're going to give a quick update. Nothing's changed on the Bitcoin holdings, although I did notice that the MNAV is officially dipped below 1 on the diluted share. So it's sitting at 0.99x. So Saylor did mention that the company might have to either sell Bitcoin or sell Bitcoin derivatives if the diluted MNAV dip below 1. So we're going to see what happens next week. Would be interesting for the company to finally start selling Bitcoin derivatives to help fund the dividend payments. So to help fund the $1.44 billion fund that was created to fund the dividends. Okay, the basic MNAV is probably gotten even worse now. So yeah, it's sitting at 0.89x. So we'll see what management does. I think that whole derivatives thing is a huge revenue generator. I've talked a lot about it on this channel. I've given projections as well, but we won't really know what happens until Saylor and Fong Li actually sit down and start generating some revenue. Just to mention, for those of you out there holding Metaplanet stock, Metaplanet also does this as well. So I believe Strategy is either copying their strategy or doing a lot of doing something similar as Metaplanet. That's Japan's premium Bitcoin holdings company. Stats per share still sitting at 219,622 per basic share. That looks good. So everything else, not much has changed. We're down 55%, over the last year. As I mentioned in previous videos, take a look at some of these other products. I'm still holding STRC. That's probably my favorite short-term product. Looks like STRC's price has recovered a bit to its trading near $100. But now that yield that dividend is at 10.75% now. So that dividend's been increased. I usually buy that one in SoFi to kind of generate more yield on my money, but it's also probably their best preferred share product in terms of just pure returns without, a lot of long-term risk. So I expect that product to grow in interest as well. So you can learn more about Stretch. You can buy Stretch over pretty much any brokerage account: Vanguard, Fidelity, E-Trade, Robinhood, SoFi, whatever trading platform you folks out there are using. So yeah, so about to just keep this video short and wrap things up. Not much else to say here. I should give everyone a quickly update on the daily volume. The daily volume was down quite a bit, only 14 million shares. So once again, that little pump is pretty much over with. A bunch of the Bitcoin treasury stocks and the digital asset treasury companies sold off. BMNR seems to take the worst beating since it's backed by Ethereum. Iron down. Everything's down. So like I said, I'm just happy we finished the week over $175. I'm not expecting much else from there. Now let's get into my price target. So my price target for the end of the year is for December 2025 is $250. I believe the 4 straight red month streak could end this month. I believe December should be green. I don't expect the stock to go down 5 months in a row. That sounds pretty ridiculous. So I think the bullish momentum is going to come from the Santa rally. I think we break 200 then. That's leading probably on the week of the 20th. So probably another week of choppiness and then a little bit of a run up towards Christmas time. Now, I think 2026 should be the breakout year. This year was pretty disappointing. Okay, crypto didn't really do much this year. Okay, very, very disappointing year. So let's take a look at what Bitcoin's returns so far this year. I know they've been disappointing. Okay, so Bitcoin is actually down 3% this year. Very disappointing. And MSTR, of course, is down 40%. So I expect to bounce back here. I don't expect 2 red years in a row. This year was very disappointing. Expect things to turn around pretty quickly. So like I said, just hang in there. Weekly RSI is flattened out. It closed the week at about close to, right above the oversold territory. So we're sitting right here at about 28. Oh, that's just under oversold territory. Wow. So once again, weekly volume, 121 million shares, up slightly, but not where we really want it to be. We want that weekly volume over 300 shares traded for the week. So just not enough volume really to make the stock move. We're just looking for a Bitcoin to recover here. Been a rough time all around for cryptocurrencies, but things should get better in 2026. So I would say load up on MSTR and those MSTR calls for the Q1 pump. It's definitely coming. I feel like a lot of money is sitting on the sidelines waiting to make some moves. So if you're interested in trading call options, check out my ebook, MSTR Options Cash Flow. I talk a lot about that. You can find a link in the description or the pinned comment if you're interested in that. And should finally get a chance to launch my other book as well. I don't know, things have been so slow lately, not as much to talk about, so I'll probably spend some more time just touching up my thesis so I can get that out there for everyone. But for those of you watching the channel out there, to sum up my thesis on this company, it has more Bitcoin than anybody else, and we're entering the digital capital phase of the century, where companies are starting to realize that holding fiat dollars is just too risky. The government, holding centralized currencies on your balance sheet is going out of style, and decentralized currencies is becoming more popular. So, I figure companies with the most digital energy and hold the most, Bitcoin and Ethereum and things like that on their balance sheet are just going to have a lot of purchasing power as we transition. Gold and silver's up. Expect Bitcoin and Ethereum to be up as well. So I'll put the finishing touches on that. But just check that out. And I hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's enjoyed their weekend. We should have some more videos, next week. This week, once again, not as much to talk about. But I feel like next week is going to be a really exciting as we lead up to, the holiday season and Christmas and everything. So just hang in there. So thanks again for watching this video, and see everyone in the next one.